I hope everyone have enjoyed their meal so far. I think afterwards we are going to celebrate the birthday of our two prominent members. But I think it is only proper for me to tell everyone about each and every one of the tennis club members. How are they on the tennis court? Say, I would like to start with Haji Murad. Haji Murad is an excellent player. He has a very powerful serve, and I think what I like about him is his athleticism. You know, he can just suddenly jump, you know, and make a heavy overhead that he will pump the ball on the court and the ball will fly over. So once he did that, nobody can ever what we call take the ball, okay, or return it. So this is something that I like about Haji Murad, a very, very focused player, you know. Okay. So come to Haji Mono. Haji Mono is another what we call player with good craft. His court craft, you know, is excellent. I would say second to none, because you know he would be able to retrieve impossible shots, especially my drop shots, because I must say that my drop shot is quite a killer, but he always managed to get it. So I think he's consistent player, and we really love him to be our members of the tennis club. And of course, come to Datuk Fauzi. I addressed him as Datuk Fauzi here. Tun Fauzi. This guy play with excessive top spin. Okay, his top spin sometimes not only trouble his opponent but trouble himself as well. So, but then I think this is something that you don't know, that he is our entertainer on the court. You know, he makes people laugh, you know, and I think I really love his company. Maybe he can share with us some of the things that he does on the court, especially when he talks about you know, reading a Brita in Tamil. Fauzi, can you show it to us? Mula-mula tajuk berita. Something like that. Okay, let us now focus on Dato. Dato is one person that I describe him as our MacGyver. I really admire the fact that he can just conjure things out of nothing, you know. He can just do anything that you want him to do. He is the one who is responsible to beautify the court or do things that others cannot do. And that's why I call him MacGyver, because to him there is nothing that he cannot do. If there is a willingness, you know, to him everything can be done. He's a very accomplished player, very tricky player, and I think he is the one who made me run for the ball from his drop shot, and as a result of that I fell down, you know. And I think my track bottom, you know, is still scarred by it, you know. So that is Dato.
Are you telling me?
No, I'm not telling you. I know he's such a lovely husband. So yes, this is another member of the tennis club that we cannot afford not to have him. All right, now Haji Ilham, a man with a very powerful serve, you know. I think he has got a very powerful hand, you know, very strong hand, because you can hear the difference in sounds, you know, when he pump the ball or when he serves the ball. Okay, so yes, I think You have to be careful, especially when he serves behind you, you know. You better stay a bit out of the court to avoid the ball hitting your back, you know. I think Isa did experience that. So, another excellent member of the team. And now, this guy needs no introduction. That is Haji Yusof. I love him being my partner. But as a tennis player, I must say that he has got what they call a ferocious forehand, a very strong forehand. The only weakness that he has is that he cannot run as much as Ajimono. Sometimes you wonder, you know, he will run for the ball, he will be near to the ball, but he couldn't get the ball. But anyway, he's such a great member of the team. He does everything, you know. He's doing a thankless job. He's the one who collect the money. And then for the what we call monthly subscription, I think I didn't pay for 1 year. He didn't make noise. So, and then he's the one who go out to buy the tennis balls, you know. And then when we don't have the balls to play, everyone be calling, hey, people will say, Haji Yusof, we will WhatsApp, Haji Yusof, where's the balls? And then he will drive from his house, you know, to bring the ball to us. And as a player, I think, as a person, I would describe him as someone who has no temper. I think the kind of things that I have said to him on the court sometimes will make others, you know, whack me with a racket, you know. But then he just smile, you know, and then maybe he just say a few things to me, you know. That's all. So, great guy, a real personality, you know, and we cannot afford not to have him around.
Yes, you are the man.
And okay, Imam Baha, Imam. This is Imam. Come here. This is my nemesis. You know why I say he's my nemesis? Because in the WhatsApp, whatever that I said to him, he will always have an answer, a very witty answer. And then, but then sometimes it makes my heart pains, you know. Another good player, I would describe him as someone who is consistently inconsistent. Meaning that you do not know where the ball is going to land, you know. It can be just over the net or to the baseline. He hits the ball with I would say with a very tricky, what we call slice ball, okay? So, well, he graduated from badminton to tennis. I think initially he started with a lot of badminton skill, but now I think he has really absorbed the tennis skills very well. A very good player now. And of course, last but not least, Professor Idris. How to describe him? An erudite person. He doesn't say much. He's a man of few words, okay? But it does not mean that he's not friendly. He's a friendly, but he doesn't say much. He plays with a lot of focus. He has a very blistering serve, as well as a powerful forehand. And what else that I can say about him? Yes, huh? Sorry? Yes, it's right. He's a weekender. Weekender meaning that he only play during the weekend. So it means that he cannot really hone his skill. Then you play for 2 days, then you stop for 5 days. For us, I think we have the advantage because we play every day. So most of the time, I think he has problems with us because we are a weekdayer, right? We play, so we can. I think we improve faster. But still, it does not mean that he cannot beat us. He can still beat us. So, yeah. The reason why I talk about this because I want the wives, the spouses to know that we are great people.
Kena. Cakap pasal dah nak. Cakap pasal ni. Pasal ni. Sampai akhir.
We are great people.
Throw your words out.
Okay, never mind. I can talk about myself. I will never praise myself. Okay, after it.
No.
Belum mula tajuk berita.
Inilah Water Berita Malaysia. Dibaca oleh B. Arumangam Pillai. Mula-mula tajuk berita. Well, I got to talk something on Mr. Fadil. A long time member, since before I joined this club, this group, Fadil already joined the group, and I observe he's the person that a lot of talking, all the way, and then always has a good temper. Good or bad? Good. But this person, one thing he don't like losing the game. When he lose, he go back, leave his partner behind. Then, yeah, once you go back, you hurt your partner's feeling, especially Isa. Isa just couldn't take it. That's, I think a lot of good things on Fadil. I don't know, a lot of good things, but I like to play against him, not partner with him, against him. Because I just cannot play because of his the way he play, the way he hit the ball. I just cannot partner him. I will go against him. That's Fauzi and Fadil. Double F,
Double F.
Double F. So what else?
Dia selalu minta sotong. Minta sotong macam
Okay. Yeah, you always demand food, on call, but he never brings. He demands Yusuf, hey, where's your nasi lemak?
Ui, sotong.
Where's dia ada bawa nasi lemak. Dia kata, mana ada sotong? Pergi orang tua ni pergi cari lah sotong. And then we got one player by the name of Lan. Mazlan or what? This guy, he's a new player. He's not good, but he like to play. And then he's always the victim of Mr. Fadil. When he comes to the court, he always ask for food. And then that fellow always take the table, bawa jemput lah, bawa. Just to please Mr. Fadil. What? I think I missed.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sam.
Okay.
Because I only want to talk about the people who are still here. Yeah, you remember there was one of us here just now. His name is Sam Samsudin. He is not the newest, but a very recent member of the team. Well, he's a good player. Sekejap. Bagi sekejap lah kita. Okay, never mind. I think we stop that. We will call have our birthday celebration here, Prof. Come. Okay, because I need to read the doa. Doa in English. Okay. Imam. Ini apa Haji Murad? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate.
Amin.
O God, I ask of Thee, Thy blessing and Thy mercy and Thy grace on Prof. Dr. Idris and Haji Ilham on the occasion of their birthday today. O God, if there is any joy that they wish to seek Thy grace and Thy indulgence, please grant them to gladden their hearts. For any blessing that they long for, may that be thy gift for the day and the rest of their corporeal existence. If there is any help that they request in betterment, comfort and cheer, I seek of thee to grant them on this occasion of their birthday and ever after. O God, the Rabbul Alamin, the owner of everything that are in heaven and earth, render them a serene life there and hereafter. O God, I ask of thee thy guidance and thy compassion as to bring them closer to thee in earnest remembrance of thee. Amin ya Rabbil Alamin. So please, the birthday boys, I think both of you must hold the knife and cut the pulut, not the cake. Okay, so happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Prophet Idris and Haji Ilham. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Ni grup foto lah.
Oh, grup foto kan.
Rapat.
Okay, grup foto.